Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie. Welcome to the Balanced Body Podcast. I am so excited to be your host and to really dive into the world of massage therapy and talk about the amazing benefits it can bring to your life. And, this podcast is not only about massage therapy, but it's also about the holistic wellness industry, having a career in wellness, and really helping the people in your life through massage therapy and other forms of self care. So I'm super excited about that. Here is my cat Luna. As you know, I have a YouTube channel. It's under Jackie M, where I really just document my day to day life as a massage therapist. And I talk about work life balance a little bit and just trying to live more of a peaceful life. Because in this world, it can be a little bit harder to live a peaceful life. But, for me, I intentionally try to structure my life where I have a job that I love that's really peaceful and that helps others. And during my day to day life as it is, I just feel like it's not too crazy, not too hectic. And life is all about balance. So today we're going to talk about what to expect in this podcast, what kind of guests I'll bring, and the type of content that I'll be creating for this podcast. We'll also talk a little bit more about me, my background, why I wanted to become a massage therapist, and also we'll talk a little bit more about the benefits of massage therapy as well, because it can really help you not only physically but mentally and emotionally. It is such a great way to take care of yourself and to feel a lot healthier. So, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so in this podcast, we're really going to dive deeper into the world of massage therapy, explore different techniques, different modalities of massage therapy, like, hot stone massage, aromatherapy, sports massage, orthobionomy, deep tissue, and really go deeper into that and how those specific techniques can really help you, either as a client or as a practitioner, a massage practitioner. And then we'll discuss the science behind those techniques and how that can really help your mind, body, and soul. I feel like I don't really get to talk too much about that on my channel just because, I don't know, I feel like in my channel, it's more so like a day to day lifestyle that I really put out there, like, me going to a client or my client going to my house for a session, or what else do I talk about? I guess like, how to pass the MBLEX, or, like the benefits, like the pros and cons of being a massage therapist, more so of the career itself. But in this podcast, it's going to be more so massage therapy as a whole, and more so massage therapy and not just my career as a massage therapist. To really help me talk about massage therapy, I really want to bring on guests who are experts in their field, and so we can really discuss massage therapy with a deeper perspective, and guests who have more research, who have had way more experience with massage therapy, because, I've only been doing it for around 2 years professionally. And the thing about me is, I love being on camera and I love talking to different types of people. However, I don't have all the experience. If I can really bring experts onto my channel and my podcast, it'll be amazing for not only me, but for you guys as well. Not only do I want to bring massage therapists onto this podcast, but I also want to bring holistic health practitioners as well. And that includes people who do maybe Reiki, who do Rolfing, maybe even health coaches as well. And my best friend's actually a wellness practitioner in New Zealand, so I think I want to get her on as well. And we can talk a little bit about her career and how she helps people live a healthier lifestyle. And again, like I just feel like jobs like this, jobs in the holistic health field are not really being talked about online that much. And even though health is such a trendy topic to talk about, like, I don't hear too many people talk about their jobs in holistic health, and it's so important, guys. It is so important to take care of yourself and not only go to the doctor to take medicines, but also like really research on what exercises you can do, what foods you can eat, what types of self-care you can do to take care of your body, for your mental health, the muscles, your bones, everything. And there's so much research out there. And just the past couple of years, I have been so passionate about this, and I still have so much to learn. I'm not the healthiest person ever, but I do love this topic, and I definitely want to learn more. I think the thing for me is that I love sugar. That's the thing for me. I love sugar, and that's something that can be super harmful for your health if you consume a lot of sugar. So, you know, already I can't wait to learn more in this podcast and also help you guys as well to dive more into the topic of holistic health and get massages or even maybe become a massage therapist someday. And another thing we'll talk about is the daily routines, not only of me, but other healthcare practitioners out there, their daily routines of self care, what they do to live a more balanced and healthier lifestyle. And, we see this all the time on social media, but I just want to have a true discussion about what their daily routines are actually like because I feel like social media can be really fake sometimes, especially on Instagram. Like you just try to have the most aesthetic lifestyle, but I feel like being aesthetic can actually demotivate people because honestly, not every day, like we don't live an aesthetic life every day, we don't have the most fanciest the fanciest coffee machines or matcha brands that we drink every day or having the cutest like plate sets to film your food content in, and you can still be so healthy and live a truly like joyful life without having to be social media worthy or aesthetic. And that's something I have to remind myself too as a content creator. That it's not about the aesthetics, it's about actually living that lifestyle. My best friend actually in New Zealand, I feel like she lives like a truly like healthier life because she's not super into social media, but she cooks every day. She tries to be healthy and like whenever I'm with her, she's never on her phone that much. Like she does scroll sometimes, but she's like never on her phone. She doesn't want to like capture every single moment, which has its benefits of filming a lot of things. But also sometimes you just want to enjoy the moment, and I feel like she's really good at that. And so I really want to learn more about her day-to-day life in New Zealand as well. So that's pretty much the Balanced Body podcast. We're going to really explore the world of holistic health, massage therapy, and how all of this can really promote balance and wellness into your life. So, yeah, a little bit more about me. I have been a licensed massage therapist for, I guess, around 2 years now. Maybe it's almost been 3 years. No, it's been 2 years. I actually went to massage therapy school in 2019, a year before the pandemic. But then I was in school for around 2 years because we actually had to stop school for almost a year due to the pandemic. So I changed careers. Before being a massage therapist, I I've always wanted to find a job that I knew could help the world in some way or just help people. I loved being around people. Either I wanted to work for the community or I was also in hospitality, so another way of serving people. And with those careers, I don't know, guys, it wasn't for me. Like, I just felt so much chaos. And I'm the type of person where if I'm not happy somewhere, if I can't see myself growing, I need to change my whole lifestyle. And ever since I was younger, I wanted to work in the holistic health industry. I wanted to work at a spa, somewhere super relaxing. My ultimate dream was to own a spa one day, and I already knew I was really talented in massage therapy. And I also had a love for skincare growing up because my whole life I had been dealing with breakouts and I always loved learning about skincare. So like for me I naturally was drawn to the whole like spa world, the health world. However, in my earlier years of adulthood, I don't know, I guess I was figuring things out, I'll just put it that way. But I finally became a massage therapist in my late 20s, changed my whole life, and yeah, so now I've been working at a spa for about 2 years, and I really love working at a spa. I think it's super relaxing. I really love to learn about new spa treatments and perform treatments on others. And I just don't like being overly stressed out, especially at work, and I think that's why I now work at a spa, and I don't want to work at a spa forever. To be honest with you, I do want to eventually just have my own clients one day. And I did want to own a spa, but I think that might be a goal for like later in my life when I do have more experience and when I have more money to like really invest in a property or like in a space to have a spa. But that'll be a goal like in the next maybe 10 or 15 years maybe. But for now I just want to have my own clients, and honestly someday I want to be a mother. That's like one of my main goals in life too, and I want to be a mother and have a family and really like nourish my family, I guess you can say. That's pretty much, where I'm at right now. And yeah, my favorite techniques I think would be, I don't know, I just love the standard deep tissue and Swedish. I do want to take more continuing education classes to learn more techniques because I've learned quite a few when I went to school. However, like because I had to do a part of my schooling on Zoom, I couldn't really get the full benefit of learning like orthobionomy or energy work or what else? Cranial sacral therapy. Like there's so many other niches out there that I want to learn. So I really want to have that under my belt once I have my own clients. Oh, also lymphatic massage too. Like that's super important. I did learn a little bit about it, but especially like, dealing with people in life who have cancer or just like a lot of like swollen areas in their body, that could really help too. And so I do like lymphatic massage because I think that you can really help a lot of people in your community with that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Like again, I've always loved getting massages ever since I was younger. I loved the fact that you could take time out of your day to just really unwind your mind, just forget about all your worries and just take an hour or 2 hours to just focus on your body and how it's feeling. Like to me, honestly, like how they say in meditation, it's kind of like a lot of people just be quiet and let the mind, like let their thoughts flow through their head, whatever it may be. But for me, like my form of meditation is getting a massage because literally I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not thinking about the worries in my life. I'm just focusing on the present moment, how my body's feeling, how good it feels, their techniques. Like I'm just literally in the moment when I'm getting a massage. And like people say, it's always good to just be in the present moment, not think too much about the future or think too much about the past, because thinking about the past can bring, sometimes it can lead to like sad thoughts, thinking too much about your past and the regrets you may have, and thinking way too much about the future can lead to anxiety. So like really being in the present moment helps so much with your mental health, and that's why I love getting massages, and it's just such an amazing form of self-care for me. And yeah, I think ever since I was younger, my mom, she would always bring me to spas. And also like being Filipino American, I would, whenever I would go to the Philippines, we'd get massages over there. And massages are pretty popular in the Philippines. I know they're popular also in Asia, especially Thailand as well. And you would probably get a massage like every week maybe. At least whenever I went to the Philippines. And I don't really actually know where massage came from, like which part of the country or which part of the world massage really came from, but I feel like it's so popular in other countries. Even in Europe too, it's really popular in Europe, and I think that like it can really bring you an international perspective of like how other people take care of themselves. So that's why, I'm really excited about this podcast and to really dive deeper into massage therapy and just have like literally like a casual conversation with you guys, not be too edited out, because I feel like on YouTube you can be so edited out and you just cut every single or like, which I'm trying to work on, guys, when I talk anyway. Um but now let's talk a little bit about massage therapy and, you know, why it's so important for you to get massages, because it can really help in so many ways. Um, as humans, we do a lot of repetitive movement, whether that be at work. A lot of people that come to see me are always on their computers. I live in Silicon Valley, like in the Bay Area, where there are so many people who are engineers. Ooh, it's the engineers for me, guys. They have like the hardest shoulders I've ever felt. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, like their shoulders, their pectoral muscles, their arms, everything is so hard and so tense. And, like it just really shows how stressed they can be. And to be honest, guys, like as a massage therapist, you can really feel people's like emotions sometimes. Sometimes when you're just so tense, like I feel a sense of like sadness inside someone. And I might be wrong, but yeah, like I just feel like there's just so much tenseness in a lot of people, and I really feel for them. And like sometimes I just want to like send them a lot of like love, even if that's through my touch, you know. So yeah, so it's the engineers for me, or just the people that are always on the computers and they have um so much pain in their body. So it can be from work, it can be from day-to-day life. I also massage a lot of parents too. And it's the constant back pain, lifting up their children, the lower back pain. Um so massage therapy can really relax people, not only relax people, but depending on what kind of massage you get, it can also relieve pain as well. Not just pain, but chronic pain. Um it's a great way for blood flow in your body, because I feel like once I massage my clients, there's just so much space in their body. Like, I feel like some people grow like an inch after I finish a session with them, because, your muscles are like, they're finally a little bit more flexible. There's more space in your muscles. Um, yeah, especially when I do deep tissue massage, a lot of those knots go away, a lot of the tension, the trigger point areas, a lot of them do fade away. And it does take more than one session though to really feel the benefit of massage therapy. Sometimes though, it does take like one session for me to feel amazing, but a lot of times you have to at least have like 5 sessions to really feel that benefit of massage therapy. It helps with blood flow, it helps with the nutrients being distributed more evenly into the body. It helps with lymphatic drainage as well. And then it also just really stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system. For those who don't know what that is, it's pretty much like the nervous system which relaxes you when you're in a relaxed state of mind. It kind of like drops down your blood pressure, your temperature, it slows down your heart rate. And it's really when you just feel like in total relaxation. That's the opposite of that is your sympathetic nerve system, which is where it's kind of like the flight or fight mode. You're just super anxious, your heart is beating super fast. And that is not what we want to be all the time in life. All right, guys, so that is the end of the podcast. And I had to kind of switch to my laptop computer because my other phone like lost storage. And so I think I'm going to be getting a new phone soon, but I need to find a better way to really film my podcast because the phone isn't doing it and I don't want to like ruin my storage. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the first podcast, just me just chatting on and on and on about all this, which I love. But I'm gonna try to post more on my channel. It's been a pretty hectic summer, but I'm very excited to get back into the flow of things with content creation and everything. So I love you guys so much. Also, if you want to hear me again, like in other forms of content, I also have another podcast with one of my friends. It's called the Cozy Girls Podcast, and that's more of just like girly chat, wholesome conversations, fun conversations. and whatnot. So I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye!